What is up guys, welcome back to another unscheduled video, and today we've got this beautiful 2009 Golf 6 GTI. Let's begin with the exterior. We've got this in the front. As you can see, comparatively to the previous Golf 5 GTIs, they've made the grille a bit smaller, right? And normally you would know Golf GTIs would have the black the red stripes, but this one they've painted it black to make it more look aggressive. So what's the changes from the previous gen is the whole shape. And in the front, if you can see, you've still got the honeycomb design, right? But the fog lights have been changed. They made them straight, and you've got a new design on the headlights. And the grille also, as you can see, they've changed it up a bit. Looks nice also. So there's only a few differences in the front. If you can say, they've made him look more aggressive, right? And then we move on to the side. As you can see, you still got that hot hatch design, and you still got the standard 17-inch rims, as you can see, with the red brake calipers as the previous GTIs have also had. And and then you've got this rubber plastic, right, that like what you can call a side skirt or protector that runs on the side. Then if you look closely, it's got a different shape and it sits much lower. Even at the back here, you can see got the same thing going on, the same original rims with the red calipers. And then we move on to the back, where there's been a lot of changes. As you guys can see, the lights have been different. You've got your GTI badging, you've got this roof spoiler type thing, or what you call an extender comparatively to your stock Golf 6s. Then you've got the twin pipes, right? As you can see, got twin pipes, right? Got your twin pipes. Currently this car is bone stock, nothing has been done to it, but I must say this car does look beautiful. Comparative to the 5, I think I prefer the 6 over the 5. Now let's hold over to the interior. First of all, you can see you've got changed the door handles, and they've put this cover where the keyhole goes. Then on the open the door, we've got the changed position. They've made it slightly up at this angle, okay, that makes it more efficient to use, right? You've got your lock buttons, your aluminium style door handle. You've got this black bit here with a bit of chrome. You've got cloth here, and you've got your plastic here, your normal speakers, decent size door cards. Then we've got the standard black mats, your chrome pedals. Then we've got this plaid, or what they call tartan design seats that have got the side bolsters, right? And we've got GTI writing on here and on the passenger seat. Then this design black red also goes onto your armrest. That's got the multiple positions also, right? And then you've got your handbrake also with the red stitching, your gear knob also with the red stitching. You've got DSG written here. And on the steering wheel, we've got this flat bottom, what they call it, with your GTI writing and red stitching. You've got your controls and everything. You've got your paddle shifters, you've got your headlight switch, and you've got your basic cluster that they've changed it up a bit, like all from the 5 GTI. They've placed it different. Normally in the 5 GTI, you will have seen the temperature and the fuel would have been in the center here, and the screen would have been smaller. And they've changed it up a bit, make it look a bit more modern, right? Then this car's got 61,000 kilometers, very clean car also. Then we move on here. We've got your standard radio, right, with all your buttons, everything. You've got your standard climate control, right? You've got a decent visibility. Then as you can see, the design also goes to the passenger seat, same thing, same positioning and everything. You've got this black design on the doors also. As you guys can see, it also runs through the dash. Decent enough cabin space, right? And then we've got what used to be your sunglasses holder, but it broke. So yeah, and then you've got this nice changed up roof liner that it has changed because it's so hot that the lining had to be changed, right? And then what the best thing about this is when you put the visor, push it up, and then that extension that it does is very cool. Now we move on to the back here, right? At the back here, same tartan design or plaid design that's going on with the red stitching, right? It's got decent sitting, right? As you can see, small but decent pockets on the both side. The door cards, or what's it called, the location to put your stuff on the door is a bit small. You've got a speaker here, and at the back you've got this additional speaker, same black thing going around, right? And your isofix right here, and decent visibility. It's not that much, not complicated. This is my driving position. I'm 5'8", decent space also, as you can see. Headroom also decent. And we move on to the boot, or the trunk as people say. Then you've got a decent boot space, like you can say. And you've got this parcel shelf, your English. You've got your parcel shelf, and yeah, you've got a decent sized boot, can carry all. And then you've got your 12-volt socket here. Then you've got a strap here to hold something, right? You've got your hooks also for your plastics. It's a decent space. What I like is this. Push it down and you can put your golf clubs or whatever you want to. It adds as an extra space. And when I put the seat down, you've got this bump, but it helps with more space when you're loading big stuff. Only thing is that even this partial shelf, you can just take it out and put it out. And you've got your struts that's holding your boot. Decent, everything is perfect, I can say, with this car. It's a proper hot hatch. You don't need much space inside, because what this car is made is for power and being lightweight. Here we've got the power plant. This is the 2-liter TSI engine, the new engine that they released after the Mark 5. So they changed it up a bit. They made it, what you can say, a bit smaller in width, and they've made it more powerful, more problematic. And yeah, and it's a front wheel drive 6-speed DSG gearbox. Like, the main reason I think people love this car is because of the power and the DSG farts when they put an exhaust. And that's it. It's running 155 kilowatts and 230 newton meters of torque at about 5,000 RPMs. It does the job. It's lightweight also, this car. It's apparently lighter than the Mark 5, and it feels much more faster and stable, even though it's front wheel drive. So now what we'll do is we go for a drive and we'll see what this car is all about, why people love the GTI so much. In the GTI here, let's go for a drive and see what's the hype all about. Yeah, so basically this is what they call the hot hatch, comparatively to your Audi A3s, your S3s. This is like, also the Golf, you also have the R version, so that's more power, more beefy, that compares with the RS3s. This one, the GTI, basically compares with your normal A3s and your S3s. But the main reason why this thing is better is because it's lightweight and it knows how to control the power. Unlike the A3 that's heavy and it's got power, but it can't, it can't take in that power. So Like right now you're going, this thing, it's perfect. You just go, you've got decent power, you've got everything, nothing much to worry about. If I just do turn and as you can see, the traction control kicks in because it's got too much power in it. Like, it's got so much power for this body and for everything that the tires just spin if you just floor it. Like, if I were to just cruise and slightly, you've got there, you've got your DSG farts that are coming out. Like, it's just perfect rounder also. Right now, if I try and launch it, all you guys will see is a wheel spin. There's nothing much that you guys won't see. Like, if I do this, thing is, when it does a wheel spin, it's got so much power that it doesn't know what it's doing. Like, it just wants to spin and spin and spin. Like, if you know what you're driving, your DSG farts, it's like a perfect all-rounder. When you want the power is there. When you don't want the power is not there. Like, it's just perfect in all ways. Like, there's nothing much to complain about this car. Really, there's nothing much to complain about. Like, even if you take it on the highway easily, it will go 160, 180 without you pressing. And the gearbox in this DSG is a bit much improved compared to the 5 GTI, and it's snappy and it's not laggy like other cars. Also, this car, one thing, there's no turbo lag. Like, there's hardly any lag you can feel in it, and since it's lightweight, like, it ticks all the boxes. You want space for your family, it's got it. You want power, it's got it. Like, that's your DSG farts that is doing so seamlessly. And that's the thing, I think, why people like the GT. It's got the power and it's got the sound that people like. I don't know what is it, but the DSG farts are satisfying. And this is normal power. This is not even in your sports mode or your pedal shift. It's as it is, it's going so seamlessly. Like, there's nothing like you see, just perfect in its own league. See, one power, you want space, you buy a GTI. It's also affordable. The only thing with this that people are saying is the timing chain. That's the only problem. People are complaining that it's troublesome and it's a heck of a job to get it done. Like, it's expensive because you have to take out the whole freaking engine. Then you have to take out the engine, change your water pump, your guides, set your chain properly. If you don't, then it's a different problem. So that's the only downfall with this new engine, right? Let's try this. Paddle shifts. Easily 100. The shifts are also very snappy. Like, it's snappy. Like, look, you don't feel it. It's not like other cars that's laggy. Traction control hits in. That's a thing, that is so much power on the front that it just wants to keep spinning. Like, if I do this, so this car as it is so perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with this car except for that problem that they have with the new engine, that second gear pull. See, it goes seamlessly. Like, you don't feel it. That's the thing I like. You don't feel it. Other cars, you can feel it, that there is a bit of lag, but in this one, like, I see it's on first, change it to second, and then we press. stops just about right. It does the job, even though they are steel brakes and people tend to mod those cars and upgrade them to ceramics. But I think even with standard, this thing is like perfect. So that's it with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys